Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Project Hospital, where today I'd love to finish things off properly over here in general surgery and then begin work down here on the very exciting sounding infectious diseases department, but unfortunately we are being hampered a little bit by lack of money. Right now we've got just under $12,000 and that's not enough money to do all the exciting things that we need to do, so I think what we're going to have to do right now is just move time on a bit and hope that loads of people give us lots of lovely money, because then we can get building and doing more stuff, because yeah, we're kind of short on cash. Those two rooms there alone are going to be really expensive just to get those things in. So the cardio machine and the sonography machine in, they're going to be very expensive. They're going to be really useful for the running of the general surgery department, but they're just going to cost an awful lot of money to get in. In fact, you know what? Why don't we go and have a look at how much they're going to cost? So, okay, over to here we go. So we're going to need, where's the expensive bit in here? The ECG. Oh, that's not that much money, which is the expensive thing. I thought there was something really expensive in here. Maybe it's that one. Is it that one over here? What's that? The elastograph. I mean, that's $2,500 on its own. $2,500 just for that. A USG down there. Yeah, that's what? $4,900. So we need both of those in. So yeah, that's the expensive room. I thought that was the expensive room. Okay, maybe we could get that room in. There's nothing else in... Oh, hang on. No, they need a USG as well. They need one of those in there too. Okay, yes, we do need to get some more money in. Absolutely. There we go. I was right all along. We could possibly get that room in. We might be able to, by the end of the day, get that room in. And I think a few people have required that room and we've had to send them elsewhere. So maybe that could be a good investment of our initial kind of cash run. So let's get time ticking on. Come on, let's get time moving on. Hopefully people can pay us lots of money. And I think, yeah, the people that pay us money for staying overnight will have paid up by now. I think they will have given us their cash. So now we're just going to be kind of, relying on people coming in who are a bit ill, who haven't stayed overnight, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Lots of operations going on in the operating lounges. You're in for primary peritonitis. Primary peritonitis is a bacterial infection of the peritoneum, a membrane covering the inner abdominal wall and organs within the abdominal cavity. Left untreated, the condition is almost always fatal. My goodness me. There you go. Look, we're learning stuff as well. We're running a hospital in a sort of ramshackle kind of way, and we're learning about medical stuff. So you've got that. So hopefully they've just treated that. And then on that table there, somebody with a shaft fracture of the clavicle. Ah, people with injured clavicles. That's always fun. There we go. And yeah, look, they're from orthopaedics. So how is the one downstairs looking? Has that got lots of people in? How are the two down here? I know, there's nobody in right now, but they are being given a good clean. So well done, Bill Snively and Gregory Groder, doing some wonderful cleaning over here, just keeping everything nice and spick and span. Very good. Money coming in a little bit slower than I would like. Let's move time on slightly quicker, and we'll see what goes on over here. I mean, yeah, when the people have operations, when they leave, so the day after the operation normally, when they then go home, that's when we get paid the good money. A patient clinic spent half a day in the hospital without being treated or hospitalised. Oh, Michael Clark, I apologise. You've got fistula of the intestine. Okay. Dr. Sharma, why have you not diagnosed that? Because there's a 100% chance of that. Yes, have that, please. And then how do we treat that exactly? I don't know. Do you need... Hang on, does it tell us? You need abdominal surgery. Okay, so I think we'll put you into regular hospitalisation if there is a bed. I suspect there's a bed. And then abdominal surgery. Don't worry, Dr. Sharma. Dr. Actual Penge is on it. Not Dr. Cupboard, who's downstairs. Actually, me here. I'll sort that out. Don't you worry. But there we go. So hopefully Michael Clark can get sorted. Although it says leaving. It says leaving. Michael Clark, we've just booked you in for an operation and you've cleared off with the fistula of the intestine. Oh, okay. Cheerio then, Michael Clark. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I thought he'd be quite happy that we'd actually booked him in for something, but nope, went off in a bit of a huff. Understandable, I suppose. If I'd waited half a day in a hospital and nothing had happened, I would also be a little bit cross about that. So there we go. Sorry. Oh, look at that. Hang on. Who are these people here? Who are they? Because they're going over there for a quick break. They're going into the little sort of, the training room. They went over there and had some fruit and donuts and a drink, I think. They were the cleaners. Oh, that's quite telling, isn't it? I mean, maybe over here. Where's the nearest break room to over here? Is that where they go? Hang on, yeah, look, they come into the classroom. Yeah, you're having a donut. You've got some lovely fruit just to show up the person snacking on donuts. Oh, okay. So there isn't really a proper break room over here. That's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? Maybe we could use a little bit of that space over there to turn it into a break room so people over here can go and have a proper break. Because at the moment, yeah, they'd have to go to here, I think, which is quite the trek. That's quite a long way. So maybe we could turn that into a break room. We do need to make use of that space. I mean, not right now. Although 27 grand, looking pretty good. We do need to make use of that space. A few people actually have said, can you please turn that into a sort of a cafeteria type thing? Is it worth investigating that? Not right now, because I want to get the other stuff in first, but is it worth having a look at that? Do you know what? While time ticks by, we could have a look, couldn't we? Hang on a minute. It's in admin. And I think, it's going to pause time when we go to this, isn't it? So go to a cafeteria. So it's an employee's canteen. A few people were saying, build a cafe. You can have a cafe on site. It's going to be wonderful. People can come in and they can sit down at the cafe and have a drink. It's not a cafe that's open to the public. It's an employee canteen, a place to eat proper meals. Although, would that be a good space for it? Or should that be a space for more kind of medical stuff? I mean, we could put some more lab stuff over here if we need to. Maybe that space there isn't the best space for a cafe for the staff. Maybe it possibly should go somewhere else. I mean, it's a nice sort of shape for such a thing, and it would make good use of that space. But I think maybe, yeah, if we want to expand the labs at some point, we could always, build a few more over here or whatever. I think we might get a cafeteria in on the other floor. Maybe up here somewhere, possibly. I'm not quite sure where. I mean, central would be quite good. If we could have it, say, over here. That's kind of in the middle, isn't it? Have a great big cafeteria over there, and all the staff can come up and have a snack in here and have a proper sit down and get some proper cooked meals. That would be quite good. And if we do put it there, it's kind of central. It's kind of central to the hospital. So if you're over here, if you're working over there, and we put the cafeteria here, it's a bit of a walk. But if the cafeteria is sort of here-ish, you don't have to walk quite so far. Maybe we could think about that. That's a possibility, but not right now. We're on 27, coming to 28 grand. We know, however, that every day we pay out about $30,000 in wages to the day shift alone. So we don't really want to go below 30 grand before we start spending money. But then, of course, we need to save some money for the night shift wages as well. Oh my goodness me, we need more money. Please give us more money, everybody. That'd be grand. I mean, yeah, really, we do need to get rid of these people here. We need to not be on the uninsured insurance company people anymore, because they pay less money than it costs for us to treat them, I think. They pay 90% of the insurance payments. I mean, at least these guys pay 100%, but still it's in red. Ideally, we want to get rid of uninsured and cheapo care and get the people down here that pay the big bucks. But yeah, we're trying to work toward that. Part of me, a little bit of me thinks, why not just go... Oh, hang on a minute. Wait there, Frank Scott. Part of me thinks, just go and take out a massive loan from the bank, and then we can get that department set up. And then I imagine, as we work our way through all the different sort of objectives and things over here, we'll get some money back that we can then pay the loan back with. So we get that set up, we get some more people coming in, paying a lot more money for their treatments, and then, yeah, maybe we could pay back the bank loan. But we've already got some bank loan, and we haven't paid that one back yet. And that's just going to be a slippery slope, isn't it? Okay, maybe not. Right, Frank, what's going on with you, Frank? What's happening? We said you had Legionnaire's disease, which has a wonderfully fantastic kind of icon for it. But actually, you've got pharyngitis. Slightly embarrassing. Who diagnosed that? Dr. Hoosier. Dr. Hoosier. You and Dr. Penge keep making a few errors. Yeah, that's wrong. You've got pharyngitis. Sorry about that, Frank. I do apologise. Okay, so it's gone past 8 o'clock. We've paid out the wages for the day shift, and we have 19,371 monies left. I think that might be just about enough to get one of these in. I don't think we can do both. So let's get the cardio one done. Let's get that room done, because that was the cheaper of the two rooms. So let's get this in, shall we? So, yeah, I think we're going for that for the sort of the treatment table things. So pop that there, and then we'll have a light. Hang on. Oh, hang on. That light can't go there. The light can go there. The table needs, yeah, it needs these things with it. So USG has to go, hang on. Let me swivel that round. Let me rotate it round because I can't quite see. that has to go there. But the game doesn't like that there. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Why doesn't the game like... Oh, hang on. Don't want to buy another one. The game isn't happy with that being there. Hang on. Maybe somebody needs to get to that side of it. That's possibly the problem. Okay, so can we move that over to, say, there? So, like that. Can we do that? Is that valid? Are you happy with that, game? Is that okay? Good. And then we need a table at the end, and that's where we put the ECG. I think that's how that works. You know what? We might want that swiveled round, actually. Hang on a second. Rotate that round. So we'll pop that there. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to move all the things that move and move. Away with you. Right, that can go there. The lamp thing can go there. That, whatever that machine is. Hang on. Want it in a similar colour. That can go just there. That's good. And then we want to get one of those other things as well, don't we? It needs an ECG, which has to go on a table. Hang on a second. So let's grab a table. Pop a table there. Then go back. Grab the ECG. Pop that there. Okay, right, that's the complicated bit sorted out. And then, of course, we need all the other stuff. So we need to have ourselves the bins and all that kind of stuff. Hang on a second. Yeah, we'll have a bin there. And we shall have a bin there as well. I like having both bins. Hang on, let's get the important thing in. There's a nice space for it beside the door just there. Wonderful. Get a nice plant. And then we need... I don't think... Oh, no, we do need a desk. We do need a desk. I was going to say, I don't think we need a person in here, but no, we do need a desk and such like. So hang on a minute. Let's get a glass desk, because there's lots of those around here and they look quite nice. So I think, yeah, we'll pop one of those right into the corner. You can sort of be crammed into the corner over there. Where are the chairs? There, office chair. We'll have a green one. Pop that into the corner. And then we need the stuff on the desk. So we shall have a PC going there. And then we'll have a little printer, because that's quite nice. Then we want to get some equipment. Oh, dispensary thing. Yeah, put that... Can we put that there? Yes, above the plant. Very important. And then we'll put some equipment over here. I would like a place where they can wash their hands, if I'm completely honest. So we'll have that there. And then we'll have a couple of equipment cabinets. Because I think, yeah, I'd like to think they would have different kind of ones with different equipment in. So like that. That room's all done. It's all valid. It's all up and running. Okay, let's give you a mobile equipment cabinet, though. I kind of feel like you should have one of those as well. So, yeah, we'll pop that just there. And then we just need some stuff on the walls. It's a very boring room around here. There's nothing going on. So, we shall have a poster on the wall there about accidents, because that might help out a bit. And I don't think we have any kind of tables or whatever to put other things on. So we can't put round other things. A first aid kit wouldn't go amiss, though, would it? Hang on a minute. Pop that on the wall just there. There is a lovely window, which is quite nice. What can we put next to the window? How about a clock? That could be quite handy, couldn't it? Can we have a clock on that wall over there as well, so the person sitting there can see that clock? I think that'll do. Maybe we can fit a poster about the heart. It's a cardio room. That would make sense. Right, yeah, a few people in the comments have pointed out that when we put posters on the wall, if it's red, obviously can't put a poster there because there's something there, like a window or a clock. If it's yellow, I thought that it wouldn't work, but apparently the posters are fine. It just means that something's kind of blocking access to it. But people don't necessarily need to go up to the poster to look at it, I don't think. They could look at it from over here, shall we say. So that should be okay. I think that should be fine. Although, I wonder, just thinking about this, could we potentially put the clock... Hang on, put the clock there for now. Pick up the poster, put that there. Can we pick up the clock and put it there? Oh, no, but it still works. Look, the clock is still there, and there's another one there. There we go. So that room's sorted. We've got 9,500 money left. But of course, we need to employ... Do we need to employ somebody? Hang on, need to go to the right department thingamajig. Yes, we need somebody to jab the buttons on the machines over here. So we need a new fancy technologist person. So here we go. We get one in on the day shift and one in on the night shift. We'd like somebody who's pretty good at cardiology. And all these people are tremendously disappointing at it. Hang on. Have we sorted it by cardio tech? Oh dear. Okay, they're a bit rubbish. We're going to have to spend 2.5 grand and then potentially another 1,000 monies as well on refreshing that list. Okay, fingers crossed, please be better than this lot. So the maximum was 17%. Okay, Jordan Thomas, 33%. That's okay. But then Charles Williams, 16%. A slim pickings around here. Okay, Jordan Thomas, you've got one hidden thing that you're not telling us. I think we might have to let that slide. We might possibly have to let that go because we don't want to employ Sarah Allen because she's not very good at cardiology. We don't really want to employ David Allen, possibly related to Sarah, because he's not that good either. I mean, Charles isn't really that good. So I think we get Jordan in. Let's get Jordan Thomas in. And you can keep your deep, dark secret to yourself, Jordan. So in you come. And then on the night shift, have we got another good person in? No, we haven't. Oh dear. Okay. Final roll of the dice. Can we please get some good people in? Please, fingers crossed. More than 13% or whatever. 34, 33. Okay. These two up here. We might have to spend another 1,000 of our monies on revealing secrets about John and Michael here. So John lives far away and likes a bit of food. Michael likes washing his hands and likes food and is a gamer. Okay, resting is faster. That's quite good. I think, yeah, we go for Michael. Let's go for Michael. You like washing your hands a lot, but we have put a sink in that room. There is a sink there for that very purpose, so you should be okay. Okay, wonderful. So, 2 people over here, one on the day shift, one on the night shift. But of course, they're not going to keep the names Jordan, Thomas and Michael Martinez. So come along everybody, say it with me. It's time to go over to the Wheel of Names. So courtesy of the Wheel of Names, we can now welcome Mr. Different to the day shift. And then on the night shift, we welcome Aaron Money or Aaron Money. And I did think that was quite ironic because, we're trying to get loads of money into the department. And we finally got money into the department, but in the form of a person and not cold hard cash. That might be the only way we're going to get any money at all this time around because it is coming in quite slowly. But there we go. Never mind. Welcome aboard, you two. So hopefully that can help out a bit over here. So I think, yeah, it is Mr. Money over here on the night shift looking after things at the moment. But okay, right. So let's get time ticking on a bit quicker again because now we need to hope that we've got enough money to pay the night shift wages, which I think are about 15 grand. Are they possibly a bit more than that now? Because we've added some more people. Okay, hang on a minute. So Jane Hernandez is waiting for CT enterography. What's that mean? What's CT enterography? Oh, a CT scan. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Is there a queue for the CT scanning machine thingamajig? Which is... Oh, where is it? It's one of these. Is it that one? I'm never quite sure which one it is. Is it the little one or is it the big one? I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's that much of a queue. You should be okay. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be okay. So yeah, you're waiting for a transport to examination. So hopefully someone can come along soon, pop you on a sort of stretcher type thing, and then take you to where you need to go. I don't think you're going to be stuck. Yeah, there you go. You're being transported. I thought you were the other lady, but there you go. So you're being transported over here. So yeah, okay, you had to wait a little while. But we get there in the end. This is a hospital run in Geek Cupboard style. We might bump along and make a mess of things, but we get there in the end, as we always seem to do. So here we go. Let's see what's wrong with you, shall we? Whilst we're here. So you might have duodenitis, Crohn's disease, peptic ulcer disease, or HUS. What's HUS? Hemolytic uremic syndrome refers to the condition when small blood vessels in kidneys become damaged and inflamed. In most cases, an infection of, Escherichia coli is responsible. Okay, so like a kidney infection of sorts. Okay, did that help? Did that help at all? There's no free bed for the required hospitalisation. High dependency unit hospitalisation. Oh my goodness me. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. Oh no. The high dependency beds are very expensive. Yeah. There are no high dependency beds left. We could, in theory, maybe get another 5 in, or maybe 4 possibly. We could draw a wall along here and then have beds facing those. It would make that room a bit squished, but I think that's fine. I think people would rather be, able to go into a bed and be healthy and, recover and go home again and have the right equipment looking after them rather than having a big spacious room. Maybe that's what we're going to have to do. Which means we will have to spend some money. Oh, this is going to go very badly, isn't it? Hang on a second. Right, so walls, here we go. Let's drip a drop that wall there. And yeah, we'll have to sort of paint the other side of it as well. Right, so let's just swivel that round a bit like there. So that's the bottom of the beds right there. So we can't put a wall there. We could put a wall there, and the beds are, hang on, how wide are the beds going? 1, 2. So if we leave a gap for a wall, and the beds will go 1, 2, there'll be a gap of 1, 2. Okay, right, so leave a gap of 2 there then, like that. So I think, yeah, if we go like that, and then we can put beds on that side. So they've got 4 beds here, and there can be another 4 beds across there. I think that should be okay. Possibly. Maybe. I don't really know. And then, oh yeah, that wall can go to that side as well. There we go. Right. So I think that should be enough room. Hang on a minute. Oh, this is going to bankrupt us overnight. These are about $5.5 grand, I think. This is going to be expensive. Okay, never mind. Right, grab that and pop that. I mean, let's put it right at the end, like so. So it should have all the different kind of wall sections. It should be pretty good. Has it copied the outside wall? That's a good point. Has it done that? No, it hasn't copied the outside wall design. Okay, no, that's fine. Good stuff. Yeah, I quite like that. I quite like the way it looks with the little kind of barrier things, little tiny sort of wall sections. Tiny bit of privacy there. That's quite good. Okay, so there is a bed for Chappie to go into. Hopefully he's okay with that now. Yeah, you can go into that bed. Hospitalised, transported to room. Okay, whereabouts are you? You are... Yeah, you're over there at the moment. So if we unpause time and follow you, hopefully someone can take you upstairs to that bed that we just paid a huge amount of money for and now might not be able to pay people's wages overnight. So here we go. Let's go on nice and quick. I think we are still following him. Yeah, went past midnight. Right, you're going upstairs. And there you go. You are in the fancy new bed. Oh, oh, David. David. We just built you a new bed and you've gone collapsed. And now you don't need the bed anymore. And now we're on minus 24 money because we paid out a load of money to the bank. Oh, dear me. Okay, right. Everything is fine. Right, yep, he's not fine because he's now going downstairs to intensive care. So hang on. Let's pop down here. Just make sure he gets to where he's going. Hello, welcome to intensive care. You're the only person in here, which is good. That's a good thing, because that means that, not many people are collapsing around the place. But, you've got the whole place to yourselves. That's lovely. Just, enjoy it. Enjoy the quiet. Okay, Patricia Jones. We can't run any more tests. Try selecting a different one from the list of possible diagnoses or making more available. Okay, so what is your problem? Gastritis, peptic ulcer disease, or HHD with heart failure? I would like to think we might be able to identify if her heart's failed by checking if she's got a heartbeat. Hypertensive heart disease refers to multiple complications related to high blood pressure that affects the heart and can result in heart failure. That's diet modification. That's proton pump inhibitors, that made-up sounding thing. And that's diet modification. But we don't know which one of these it is. And Dr. Intelligent Cow has kind of hit a bit of a dead end with this. I don't know. Do we send you to a different department? What if we put you into general surgery? Could we do some stuff over here? Could we do another gastroscopy if you go over to general surgery? How about, we'll do that. We'll do that and we'll do that. We'll do all of that kind of stuff for you. It's okay, Patricia Jones. And I think, you can go to regular hospitalisation. So I think, are you actually being taken somewhere? You're over here at the minute in that end bed. Hopefully, there we go. Somebody's going to come along and take you to a different department. How exciting. You get to go in a lift and everything. Look, there you go. Right, so you get to go over here and into a regular bed because you don't need the high dependency stuff right now. That's quite good. Okay, hopefully she can be treated at some point soon. Right now, they're having a nice sleep right now. It's a bit late, so we'll let them have a nice sleep. But hopefully she can get sorted out. There's an operation going on. David Johnson's being treated. Oh, David's in already. Wow, that was quick. David's in already for his, whatever that is, cholecystitis. Is an inflammation and infection of the gallbladder, usually due to blockage of the cystic duct by a gallstone. There we go. There'll be a test at the end of this one for all these things, and I will fail it. Okay, we have made a decent amount of money in the last hour or so, but we're coming up to the end of the night shift. We're going to have to pay out the night shift wages, and our number down here is going to go very much into the red. So here we go. About what, 10 minutes is it? Do we pay it out? Yeah, we pay about 20 grand in night shift wages. Oh dear. Right, so now we need to make an awful lot of money during the day to cover the loss we've got right now, so the deficit in the budget, and then we need to make enough money to pay for the day shift wages, and then of course we need to make a bit more money to do some building and do some stuff around the place, and then we have to remember to keep some money to pay the night shift wages. However, all the people that have stayed overnight are paying the money in, and look at that, 480, 1500, 1100, this is good. Somebody has paid $5 over there. What are you paying $5 for? I don't know. What is that? Who's paying $5? I'm a bit confused. Oh, now it's gone. Is it gone? Oh, I rotated it and it cleared them all. Was it somebody over here? You're washing your hands. Do you pay $5 to access the fruit and the veg? I don't know. Okay, that's a little bit weird, but there we go. Slight mystery. Right, okay, get time running on. So we're up to about, $12,000, which is similar to yesterday, let's be honest. That's where we kind of began this whole video, wasn't it? Creeping up a bit. 9 o'clock, almost 26 grand. Okay, must have had some very big paying people, some complicated operations or whatever. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, this is working. So it's coming to about 10 o'clock in the morning and we're already on $35,000. Okay, right. So overnight, yes, we must have had some high paying people staying over. That's going to tick up and tick up. Okay, what I think we'll do is, oh no. Oh, hang on. Is the pharmacy being a little bit swamped? Let's pop down here. I think it might be. And we have got the 2 people in. I mean, that's not that big a queue. They're quite quick in the pharmacy. They're pretty speedy. Look, there you go. Look, you don't have to wait long. I was going to maybe employ another person, but I think that person who was complaining should just possibly be a little bit more patient. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. There's no queue now. It's okay. You might have to wait a few minutes. That's not the end of the world, I don't think, to get your lovely meds up to almost $46,000 at lunchtime. 48,000. Oh my word. Okay, it's like the money's coming in at a ludicrous rate. This is wonderful to see. This is really good. That's going to help us complete general surgery's rooms, not necessarily all the beds and everything. It would be good if we could get another 3 of those beds in there. Can we fit another bed into that corner? I don't think we can. Otherwise, we would have done that, would we not? It looks like there's only space for 2 things, and we need 3, I think. Which is a bit unfortunate. Don't quite know what we can put in that corner. Don't know. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's a flower just there. I was going to say we need a plant, but no, there's a kind of a planty thing there. Okay, no, we'll sort something out. We'll see if we can. But yeah, with all that money, we might be able to get this looking pretty near to completion. That would be wonderful. 68 grand, 70 grand. It's not even 4 o'clock. We've made so much money today. That is a bit ridiculous. This is very good. I'm very happy with this. I mean, we could get that room kitted out. As soon as the night shift begins, we'll get that room sorted out. So there's no point getting it sorted out now and employing somebody on the day shift for them to work 2 hours. We might as well wait until the night shift comes round, sort that room out, employ somebody. They can work the night shift. Day shift can come in the morning and carry on. But that'll be that complete. And then we'll see what money we have left to work on the beds. Or we might need to buy some beds right now because we're out of beds over in high dependency over here. Okay, I'm thinking, hang on, let's go to here. Let's have a little look. The regular ward is not that busy. We could potentially pick up some of these beds and move them over there onto that side, and then possibly have that wall coming across here and make this bit down here the high dependency ward, because that seems to require a lot more beds. That needs a lot more stuff. So I think maybe that's what we could do. Because, yeah, look, there's only, 2 people staying there. Oh, no, 3 people. Sorry, I missed you. So 3 people staying in that ward. And then we've got, that one is full. High dependency is full. So I think maybe getting more high dependency beds over here is going to be better than having a great big regular ward. then that might be what we have to do. Okay, but for now, we can't do too much with that. We'll try and move those around in a second, but we do need to get some more of these in. We have got almost $72,000. I don't know what to do with the money. However, let's do this. Let's grab that. So copy that. We'll have 1. We'll have 2. We will have 3 shiny new beds over here. This is wonderful. Hang on a minute. I copied this. Why don't these tables come with free drink? I would like these tables to have free orange juice, please. Okay, good. There we go. Plenty of room. Peter Johnson's had a bit of a collapse. Whereabouts are you, Peter Johnson? Are you in a bed? Are you over there? You're in the sort of emergency room, trauma centre thing. You're in the right place, Peter Johnson. They will look after you in there. Look, there you go. Look, somebody's come to do medical stuff and now you're sort of fine again. Okay, that's good news. Yeah, let's start maybe moving some of these around. Let's pick up these ones down here, possibly, and put them on that side, shall we? Let's just do a quick bit of just a tiny bit of reshuffling around here. Right, there we go. 2 beds moved over to that side of the ward. That's looking pretty good. We can't move that bed or that bed, though, unfortunately, because they've got people in. So we need to wait for those people to leave, to vacate the beds, and then we can move those over as well. However, that does remind me that a few people in the comments have said, can we please possibly go and sort out the orthopaedics ward, because it is a bit of a mess, isn't it? We left that in a mess and we didn't go and fix the mess. So, yeah, it's looking a little bit kind of all over the place. However, we could move this bed. It looks like we might be able to move all that stuff, look. So that could come back. That's quite good. So move that, pick that up, put that there, and pop that there. Okay, so we can move one of those beds over. That's pretty good. Can't move that one, unfortunately, because again, somebody's in that bed. If it was any of the other beds, we could have moved them over. But no, it's the one that we'd like to move, which is a little bit typical, isn't it? But there we go, never mind. Right, so we've tried to do a little bit of admin down here. And again, we could do with maybe getting some more beds in here. And it does make me think, actually, over here has been relatively stable. I mean, let's have a look over. Let's go to here and go to orthopaedics. We've got 3 people in there right now. So 3 people in orthopaedics high dependency. We've got 2 people in orthopaedics regular ward. So it's not overly crammed anymore. Ever since we added more departments that are going to bring in more patients via the flashy lights and Enor machines, orthopaedics hasn't been so busy. So maybe we don't need all that over there for orthopaedics. We planned out a gigantic ward, like a huge big high dependency ward and a huge big regular ward. Maybe we don't need that at all. Maybe that can be best used for something else. Maybe we could put another department over here. Or we could put, I don't know, well, it's going to have to be something over here, another department of some kind. But do you want to expand radiology possibly over that way a bit? To have another sort of MRI machine and a CT machine? That could be quite useful to go with the X-ray machines over there. That might work out quite well. Maybe we don't need all that anymore. I'm thinking that might be overkill for orthopaedics and it's going to be mostly empty. So, okay, that's something to think about. That's something to ponder, but not right now because we're going to try and get time on to the end of the day. Let's go back up and just see how we're doing with the other beds over here. So already, one of those beds is in use. So we're down to, 2 free beds over here. It's really busy over here. I'm amazed at how busy it is in general surgery. But yeah, people in the comments did say general surgery will make quite a bit of money. It will be quite busy. So yes, they're not wrong, absolutely. Right, we've paid out the wages and we've got $24,000 left. Okay, this is wonderful. Now we can go and sort this room out and then try and rejig that a bit if those 2 clear off. And then general surgery will be complete. Which would be very exciting indeed, because that's going to be a big tick in the hospital. Yep, whole new shiny department, entirely completed, tick, yes. But this room here needs doing first, so let's go to there. And are we in general surgery? Yes, we are. Okay, right, so exam table. Possibly do the same thing that we've done over here. So possibly put that there, because I think we might, we need some equipment with that, don't we? So we need a USG to go, oh no, that goes there. That goes to, hang on, make it a nice colour. That's by the door. It's fine, it's by the door. Just don't knock the machine as you walk through the door. And then we need an elastograph. Of course we do, everyone needs one of those. Can we put the light just there? Yes, we can. And then we need, what's the final thing? Shockwave therapy. Ah, yes. That's got to go. Where does that go? at the end, doesn't it? Yeah, so that needs a little table. So get a glass table, boop, and then go back, and we'll put that thing onto there. So pop that onto there. Right, there we go. So that's the kind of the expensive stuff set up. Still got just under 15 grand. So now we need to sort of kit it out with all that kind of stuff. So let's just go and get that room sorted out. It's going to look very, very similar to that one, I imagine. There we go, all set up and ready to go. I've made it a little bit different to the cardio room there, but only very slightly indeed. So over here, instead of having two of the big kind of tall equipment cabinets, we've got one, then we have the scrubbing sink, and then we've got a high up equipment cabinet on the wall, and then over here we have a little glass table with some disinfectant tools on, because that seemed like a sensible thing to have. But other than that, it's kind of pretty much the same. Got the computery bit over there and the bins, and we've got the plant in the corner, you know, the obligatory important thing we have to have in all the rooms. So I think that's ready to go. So here we go. Let's now hire 2 more people to operate that machinery. Let's hope they're really good at doing USG, whatever that stands for again. What is it? Ultrasonographic devices. Okay, I mean, Judy Smith has 40%. That's not too bad at all, but she does live far away, so she might be late quite a bit of the time. Richard Garcia's got 33%, which isn't too bad, and is a hard worker. Okay, hang on. I don't mind employing Judy Smith, maybe for the night shift, because I imagine the night shift is going to be not quite as busy. So what we're going to do, though, we're going to reveal the hidden perks, because you might have some terrible ones. Okay, you like a bit of food, and you don't take free time breaks. When do you eat then? When do you eat? I don't understand. So I think we'll get Richard Garcia on the day shift, and we shall get Judy Smith, unless somebody else amazing has appeared. We'll get Judy Smith on the night shift. Hang on, should I press that button? It was pressed. Okay, we'll get Judy on the night shift, because yeah, she is a Spartan. So all her needs are reduced much slower. So she might be late here, which is sort of okay. You know, you can't help where you live. You've got to commute to work and such. But when she's here, she's going to need to go and eat and nip to the loo and all that kind of stuff significantly less than other people, which is good. Okay, yeah, there you go, Judy Smith. Welcome aboard to the night shift. But of course, we're not going to keep those names, because once again, we head over to the Wheel of Names. So please welcome to the sonography day shift, Grumpy Bear. Hello, Grumpy Bear. Welcome aboard. And then on the night shift, we're welcoming Mazakeen Storms. Very dramatic indeed. Mazakeen was in, I mean, it's probably a name that's in other things as well, but it was definitely in Lucifer. Mazakeen was in Lucifer. They called her Maze, didn't they? But yeah, she was a good character in Lucifer. I like the Lucifer TV series. It was very, very good indeed. But there you go. So Mazakeen Storms joins on the night shift. So 2 more people over there. And now what have we got? 10 grand. Okay. So we'll move time on nice and quick again. Okay. Fraser Cole has had a bit of a collapse. Whereabouts are you? You're in one of the beds. So I'd like to think that somebody's looking out for you, and somebody can rush over and sort this out. Let's make sure that they do. Nope, nobody coming in. There we go. Well done. Oh, David, of course. It's Wee Hour's Day running in to save the day. Who else would it be but the hero of the hour? There we go, Dave. You saved somebody's life. Good job. So yes, there we go. Into run time on just to see what money we've got after we've paid the night shift wages, because that's going to leave us a little bit out of pocket again, unless we can make loads of money now throughout the night, which we do sometimes do. I mean, it's quite busy around the place. Bed required for examination. PS blood control is occupied. Your staff is busy. Okay, hang on. This always gets confusing. What is supposed to be happening? PS blood control. Waiting for a free examination room. You've got to go to the cardiography unit to have a lab analyzer. Did we not buy one of those? Is there not one of those in the cardiography? Hang on, where was it again? The cardiography unit. So that's over here. Hang on, whoa, the camera's going all over the place. The cardiography unit is there, isn't it? Hang on, pause time. That's cardiography right there. Yeah, cardiography unit. Okay, so click that. So do we need to buy whatever that thing was? The thingamabob examiner thingamabob. What was it? The lab analyzer. Is that what it said we needed for that? Yeah. Okay, right. We need to buy a little table to put the lab analyzer on. Okay, hang on a second. We'll get one of those in. Please wait there, Frank. Yeah, so I think grab a square glass table. Bring it around like that. Right. Pop it on the end of the desk, look. So we can go onto the end of the desk, and then the lab analyzer can just sit just there. Okay, perfect. We now have one of those. Sorry about that, Frank. Kind of forgot about that. So hopefully they can go and do what they need to do. Lisa Wright's had a bit of a collapse. I'm sure they'll sort that out. Okay, right. This lack of thingamabob here is a little bit of a problem. Okay, now it's in. Hopefully that can sort things out in the future. Yeah, there you go. Look, somebody's come in. Who is that? It's David Robinson, who has exocrine pancreatic insufficiency. What does that mean? Pancreatic insufficiency occurs when the gland is damaged enough to stop functioning sufficiently. Normal absorption of nutrients in the small intestine is thus compromised, resulting in nutritional deficiencies. Oh, okay. So that means basically that when you eat food, you're not getting stuff out of it enough. You're not getting enough oomph out of it because your body can't absorb the nutrients from the food. Okay, that's interesting. Why is there a mysterious wheelchair floating around up there? What's that doing? Why is there a wheelchair there? Oh no. We need more HDU beds over here. Right. And those 2 beds are of course still full, because why wouldn't they be? Okay, wait there, Peter Johnson, please hold. Yeah, why is there a... Hang on. What's going on there? Hang on, has that gone now? If I rotate that round, and then rotate it again, and rotate it again, has that gone? There's a mysterious ghostly wheelchair there. Is there a ghost? Have we got a ghost now? Maybe there's a ghost, I don't know. Right, okay, right, so you're being sorted out, that's all fine. Yeah, are you using that machine thing to help those other people? I'm not entirely sure, but whatever the case, what was that, by the way? An article in a local tabloid causes 30% patients to go to a different hospital. No, game. No, don't. Oh, that's just mean. So now, effectively, today, so day 44, we're going to receive 30% less money. That is a bit of a bother, isn't it? That's not good news at all. What can we do with you, Peter Johnson? Could we put you somewhere else for a while? Could we put you somewhere? Penetrated pancreas laceration. Crikeys. Okay, an object has pierced his skin and gone into the pancreas. Oh, it sounds very, very painful, Peter Johnson. Okay, could we put you in intensive care? Because that does sound like an intensive care sort of thing. You can go into intensive care. There you go. Go and have a sit down in intensive care. We'll code blue you as well to make sure that you actually get treated. Look at that, though. When all these people leave, they are going to give us huge piles of money. The only thing is, I'm going to pick up less money today as it is now. Okay, never mind. Right, let's try and get stuff through. Better stool collecting. Hang on, what does that require? That requires glassware and stool analyzer. Scheduled, waiting for a free examination room, it says. Right, histology lab. So does the histology lab have glassware and a stool analyzer? It might just be they're busy. It might just be they're incredibly busy, Margaret. They've got a lot going on right now. Hang on a minute, check the labs. How are we doing over here, labs? That's fine, they'll get to that in a bit. People are being very impatient. It's fine. It's a hospital run in the Geek Cupboard style. Hang on. More ghosts. More ghostly, spooky wheelchairs. Why is there a wheelchair just there? What is that about? Why is there a haunted wheelchair? I don't like the fact that we have a ghostly wheelchair sort of, floating around the hospital, being spooky. Has it gone? Nope, it hasn't gone. I don't quite know what that's supposed to be telling me. Do I need to be alarmed by that? Is that a thing that I should care about? I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure. Do you know what? We're just going to go through to the morning. We're just going to go through to 7 o'clock in the morning and pay out the night shift wages and then see what money we don't have left. Right, so the game is again hinting that we might not have enough nurses to move people about the place. And that's okay. I don't mind hiring extra nurses. That's always a good thing. It makes things generally better around the hospital with more staff around. So that's quite good. I don't mind doing that. The only thing is, which department do we hire the nurse to in this particular situation? So we've got John Smith here. He's down in emergency right now. He's in that kind of observation ward that's quite close to the trauma centre. So he's over there in emergency, but I think he's being taken to general surgery because that's a little kind of picture thing over here. So do we employ the nurse to emergency or do we employ the nurse to general surgery? I'm not entirely sure who does the moving around, or doesn't it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. Do you know what? do you know what? To rule out any kind of potential problems, why don't we hire a nurse to emergency and also to general surgery? Then we've got 2 more people, and that just makes things generally more efficient anyway, doesn't it? So I think that's what we'll do. So, okay, wait there, John Smith. Hang on a second. Let's go over here then, and we'll get another nurse over here. So yeah, that makes sense. Right, so go to emergency. Oh, we might possibly need another desk down here. We might need another desk for more nurses. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We can cope with that. More desks are good. Let's go to here. Okay, we're going to need to do some rejigging ever so slightly. So let's pick up the plant and move the plant into that corner. That's good. And then over here, let's get in the glass desk, shall we? Hang on a minute. We need to go to there, don't we? Let's get in a glass desk because they're quite good. Although I can't see where. There they are. They're just there. Right, so pop in a glass desk. That's lovely. Then we'll get a PC. We're only going to have 1 person for now, so that's okay. And then we want to get a lovely chair. We've got different coloured chairs down here. Not overly happy with that. Why are they green? They should be blue. Oh, we can't change the colour of the chairs because they're assigned. I find that possibly the most fiddly, slightly irritating bit about this game. When something is down and somebody's assigned to it, that's it. It's fixed in place forever unless you want to assign it and then reassign it and it becomes a bother. I mean, there's that chair. I should be able to change the colour of that chair. I should be able to change the colour. Unless maybe it is blue, but because it's highlighted, because it's turned green to show someone's using it, maybe it is blue but it looks green because that's what the game is telling us. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But still, it's fiddly that you can't move things around when somebody's assigned to a particular thing. Right, we'll put that just there. We shall have a lovely blue seat. And there we go. We can hire some more people. Is it worth? I don't think we need another doctor. I think we've got, 2 doctors on the day shift, 2 doctors on the night shift down here in emergency. And at the moment, I think that's enough. I think that's okay. So let's get some more nurses in. Here we go. Go to there. And we'll hire 1 for the day and 1 for the night, just to make it a bit better. So here we go. Let's just go for regular patient care. These people are all pretty rubbish. 23. Hang on, what have the existing ones got? So you've got 62, 50, 55, and 53. I mean, okay, they might have increased a bit over time, because, they've been working and getting experience on the job and stuff, but I don't think they would have started that low. Okay. I'm a little bit loath to do this because it's going to cost us some money, but all these candidates are a little bit rubbish. Patient care 24. Yeah, this isn't very good, is it? Although you, Dana Rodriguez, you're a scholar, and your rest levels decrease slower. Do you know what? No, we're going to refresh the list. Here we go. Let's get ready to see some really awful people. Here we go. 42%. That's what we want. Karen Young, in you come. And then Barbara Allen, 46, and a clinical nurse specialist. Do we need to check? Do you know what? It's $1,000, but I kind of feel like we need to see what they're... Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, that's a disaster. Right, they're both really good, and they've both got the depressed modifier. Always has the depressed modifier applied to their satisfaction. That is a bit of a bother. Okay, now I'm not quite sure what to do. Do we take a gamble with them, because they do have good stats, or do we re-roll again and just hope that we get somebody better? Do you know what? I think we give it 1 final re-roll just to make sure that we get the very best people working down here in emergency. You 2 are good, but of course we do have this kind of negative trait thing that might possibly impair your abilities down here in emergency. So I think what we'll do is 1 final roll of the dice, another $2,500. Okay, Carol Williams seems very good. Margaret Miller seems okay. Do you know what? Let's reveal the secrets. Okay, game is now just trolling us. Game is just being mean. Carol Williams, oh, look at that. She's fast. Brilliant. Patient care, 65%. Medical surgery, 39%. Ooh, an extra medical surgeon. That will be helpful. And also the depressed modifier. Jessica Anderson here, alcoholic. Margaret Miller, depressed. And Elizabeth Adams is the only one that doesn't really have any really awful traits. Hedonist is okay. You instead of having 1 piece of cake, you have 2. That's fine. I do that. But your skills are not that good. So now we have a choice between either just kind of ignoring that entirely or doing another re-roll on this and just hoping for better people, because all those people are pretty rubbish. I mean, Jessica Anderson is okay, but alcoholic will often show up late and hungover. That's unacceptable in a hospital. That's not a good thing to happen. If you're being, if you're come in and you've got a horrible injury and somebody comes over to you and they're hungover and they're not working at their best, that could result in bad things happening. So, okay, here we go. One final roll of the dice. Okay, these two down here. Daniel Hill, Dana Cole. Please don't have depressed traits, please. Hey, there we go. It only cost us almost 8,000. No, maybe 10 grand possibly we spent on that, did we? Daniel Hill, Dana Cole. Yeah, you can both come in and you're both clinical nurse specialists, which is good. So loyal and hard worker and loyal. Okay, right. So you can go in on the day shift. You can go in, Dana Cole, on the night shift. Okay, there we go. So hopefully just two more people can help out a little bit. So one more person on the day, one more on the night, just another pair of hands to, maybe go and stabilise patients or move people around on trolleys or whatever. Hopefully that can help out. So of course we need to go over again to the Wheel of Names. So please welcome Sedali on the day shift, and we have Sushurashi, I think you might pronounce that, on the night shift. So there we go, two nurses down there. And then do we need to go and do the same kind of thing again, but over in general surgery? Hang on a minute, let's go to general surgery. There it all is, lit up very helpfully. So yeah, do we need to get another person in? I mean, it is the night shift. Do we just get another night shift person in? There's plenty of day shift people. Maybe we just get a night shift person in just to help out a bit. I mean, yeah, we've got, space there, look. Let's just grab another nurse to go on the night shift over here. So who can we get that's good? Okay, down here. Jessica Foster seems quite good. She is hiding something from us, but I think we might possibly just have to grin and bear that. Whatever it is, we'll just hope that it's not really awful. Although, Margaret Taylor, she's got patient care 53%, but Jessica Foster does have clinical nurse specialist. And that does seem quite good. And she's way cheaper in terms of wages. Jessica Foster, in you come on the night shift. And yes, now, of course, another trip to the Wheel of Names. It's been a busy old wheel today, but here we go, another spin required. So on the night shift here in general surgery, we can now welcome Nurse Harumaki. Hello, Nurse Harumaki. So we've got Harumaki upstairs, and then we've got Sushirashi downstairs. We've had some wonderfully lyrical names appearing. I quite like that. But there we go. So hopefully that will help out a little bit. So let's run time on until the dreaded 7 o'clock. Margaret Harris, there might be enough people about. I don't know. There'll be somebody around at some point, Margaret. Just please wait. Oh, Liam the Blue has leveled up again. Did he not level up before? Was it somebody else? Okay, that's good. He's now a specialist. That's very impressive. Well done. Okay, you're very good at orthopaedics. Not quite so good at the whole anaesthetics thing, but that's okay. Okay, that's all good stuff. Right, yep, carry on doing what you're doing. That's all good. Can we please get through? So, minus 21,600 monies. Brilliant. Okay, right, move time on very quickly. Let's let all the people that want to give us money for staying overnight pay up, and hopefully we can make a bit of a dent in that kind of massive budget black hole there. It's normally after 8 o'clock, isn't it? So 8 o'clock minus 21. Goodness me. Up to... We make so much money from overnight stuff. Look at that. 3,000, 3,000. Okay, so up to about 15 grand. So we've got about half the day shift sort of wage budget already in, and it's only 9 o'clock. Okay, it's creeping up. We're just going to have to do a lot of this. We're going to have to be very, very, very patient playing Project Hospital now, because we can't do the big building projects anymore until I think we start getting these in. I think when we get that in, when we open up the infectious diseases clinic, and then we get that sorted, we'll get these people on board, we'll get some more money from these, and those objectives could be all sorts of things. It could be stuff that we can, we've already done, so we can get those complete. And then if we get Overcure Inc. done, I imagine they're going to have some good objectives as well that we can work through and get some exciting shiny things and some money and everything else. So I think until we've got these done, we're going to be struggling to get kind of, huge piles of cash to do big building projects all at once. I think we might have to be quite patient. Although, look at that. We've got, 39 coming to over 40 grand. And it's only just lunchtime. So, okay, let's run it on. Oh, and Stormy's leveled up. Well done, Stormy. This is going very well. Good job. You're now a specialist. Wonderful stuff. So staff are getting better at their jobs. That's never a bad thing. So, yes, I think, again, let's just tick time on until the end of the day shift. and we'll see what money we have to play with. Given that we have 30% of our patients going to a different hospital because some local rag has bad-mouthed us, I think the fact that we've got 66 grand almost is not too bad at all. And it's only going to go up by the time we get to the end of the day shift. So, yeah, let's get through to 8 o'clock and see what money we have left. Oh, hang on a minute. We can move that bed. We can move that bed over here in orthopaedics. Oh, 'tis a glorious day. Hang on a second. Let's move that over to where it should be. Pop that there. Pop the chair next to it. They haven't got the decency walls in quite yet, but we'll sort that out. But there we go. We've finally moved that over and it just looks better. It just looks a lot tidier. I like that. Do you know what? Why don't we get those walls in? Hang on a second. Hang on. Because I like having these in. It makes sense. So we'll put a little wall like that and like that and like that. Oh, hang on. That didn't draw on. And then we want one like that, don't we? I think that wall isn't quite coming out properly. So like that, look. And then we want a little decency wall there and one there and one there. That room doesn't have a plant in it. This room is terrible. What a terrible room it is. And then we need to do the other sides of those walls. So let's just get those sorted like that. Do we need that wall in? Do you know what? We don't need that wall in. I'll get rid of that one at the end. It's a bit of a pointless wall, isn't it? We'll sort that bit out like that. And, oh no, not there. Hang on a minute. Have we done all those walls? That one there. I think they're all done. I think all the walls look quite nice. And we'll delete that wall. And in here, we have to get a plant. Why have we not got a plant in here? No wonder people aren't coming out of here all happy. There we go, splendid. Now people are going to be joyously bounding into that room. Okay, that's good. And then, as well, up here, where are we? Just there. So could we... here we go. Yes. Can we move these beds over? Yes, we can. Okay, that's wonderful. And then we can maybe think about expanding that down into here. But not right now. But we can do that in the future. Okay, right, let's just kind of shuffle these over as well. There we go, they've been moved over. And I've also added the little kind of privacy wall type things as well. So that's now all sorted, wonderful. Okay, coming up to 8 o'clock, the big wage payout is on the way. Here we go, what are we left with? So we're left with 45 grand. Even though we had 30% less people coming in because they were going to a different hospital. That's very good. So we're going to lose another about 20 grand of that due to paying the night shift wages. So really, we've got about, what, $25,000 to play with? That's quite good. And of course, that's going to go up over the night as well. I'm a bit surprised over here. I've been watching this over here because I was thinking maybe we could expand the high dependency ward for general surgery, because that once upon a time, not too long ago, was completely rammed with people. And we had to kind of put these emergency beds in the middle. But now we've got, what, 3 people in there? So maybe we don't need to do that right now. Maybe our big kind of project can be over here, getting all that sorted, getting the lovely infectious diseases thing in. Because, I mean, that's going to be our next big project, isn't it? And if we've got 25 grand to play with-ish, more or less, we could get some of that done. So I think, yeah, we're going to get the sort of the clinicky bit done. So it's going to be this bit here, isn't it? So it's going to be the cleaning closet over there, bit of corridor, and then, yeah, some walls coming along here. I mean, why don't we now? We're going to wrap things up for very soon indeed, but I'd like to just get at least the wall section done around here. Just get the bulk of the walls done. At least then we can say, that's the space we're going to be building in next time when we come back. That's, we know that's going to be the case. So I think let's do that. And it does mean as well that we get to pick an exciting new colour for infectious diseases. I mean, what do we go for? I'm not entirely sure. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let's just take that wall down very quickly. We're just going to do the outside walls and that's it. But we just get to pick a colour, which is always fun. How about infectious diseases? How about that yellow? Oh, no, hang on. That's the lab colour, isn't it? Are the labs that colour? Yeah, I think the labs are that yellowy colour, aren't they? Have we got red? Have we got a bright red? I don't think we have a bright red. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. There we go. Intensive care is bright red. Orthopaedics is that orange. Labs is that colour. Pink is... Have we got pink? Oh yeah, well, sort of the pharmacy is sort of pink. So some of the admin rooms are kind of pink. We need to pick another colour maybe. Do you know what? Thinking about it, I think the only colours we haven't used are that one there, the kind of very unexciting beige colour, and then that colour down there, a kind of dark grey colour. I think maybe we'll use the dark grey colour, just to really hammer the point home that, you know, this is a place you might not want to go to because of all the infectious diseases. Maybe we should go for that colour. That should be okay. So yeah, let's just draw the walls on for the outline of everything. It's not going to be complete and perfect. We're going to replace some of them, but I think for now, just get the walls in of where we're going to have our department for the moment, and that's going to be quite good. So if we grab, say, that wall there, and then just turn it into that colour, can we just see what that looks like? So this over here is going to be infectious diseases. There we go. Yeah, so that can go all the way to there for now, and then we'll bring it across like that, and then hang on a second, rotate that around. So yeah, we are going to change those around in there, because that's going to be a bathroom wall, and they're going to be different types of wall as well. But just to kind of get that in as it is right now should be quite helpful, I think. So draw that in, and there we go. Sorted. $130, that's absolutely fine. We can afford that. So that is what we're going to try and work on next time. So drop the walls again. So get the reception in, that's the reception. Get the reception in there, get the waiting area in, get 3 doctor rooms in, and get the bathroom in as well, and a bit of corridor, and the cleaning closet, the all-important cleaning closet. And I think that will do. I think that will do the job for to get the clinic up and running. That's going to be quite good. But yeah, we'll do all that kind of stuff next time out. We shall finish up for the moment. I think we've done quite a lot of sort of just consolidating what we've got and trying to make things more efficient around the place. Hiring more nurses and sorting out this ward over here and sorting out the orthopaedics thing downstairs as well, where it is, sorting that out as well. So I think, we've not done too much in the way of advancement, really. We've not built whole new departments or done anything like that, but we have kind of sorted out what we've got and made things a little bit more efficient. And of course, we've got some fancy new tech stuff over there as well in general surgery. So it's all looking pretty good. But yes, next time, come back, we'll get that done. We'll get a new insurance company on board. Will we get 2 on board? Do Overcure join if it's a clinic, or does it have to be a full hospitalisation thing? I do not know, but we'll work toward that next time, which is going to be very exciting indeed. So hopefully, yeah, you can come along and see how we do with all the infectious disease shenanigans going on. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Project Hospital. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Oh no, not the piggy wigs. Want them to be healthy. Happy pigs, please. Raspberries, raspberries, raspberries everywhere. I went through and sold a load of turkeys as well, and they still come back. They're still coming back to haunt me. The soil moisture's coming down. We need rain. We need rain. What's going